For centuries, it has been thought and felt that women are only belonging to the kitchen. Women were not supposed to be in businesses, women are not supposed to be in schools, women are not supposed to change the world and do the amazing things that they're capable of. Now is a new day, we have a new dawn. We have a whole breed of women doing amazing, extraordinary things, things that we never thought a woman could do. Today, I am joined by such a woman, and this woman really, you guys, as I always say, your minds will be blown, but this time, prepare to have a bucket somewhere where the pieces of your mind will fall into it, then you can just regroup. So welcome to Your Woman Magazine. I am really happy you made it. I'm happy you came through. And also to our viewers, thank you for joining us. Welcome to a new episode of Your Woman Magazine. I am Memory, and let's begin our interview. So yes, first of all, good afternoon.
How are you, Memory?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Yes. So firstly, you look amazing. You look very, very beautiful.
Thank you. Like I prepared for this day.
Yes, this is amazing. So let's get into it. What are your names and what do you do? What really makes you you?
Okay, so to begin with, I'm Roida. That's my name, Roida Banda.
Okay.
Yeah. And by marriage, I'm Mrs. Simbaya. Okay, so I'm Roida Simbaya Banda. No, so say Roida Banda Simbaya.
Okay, yes. All right.
Commonly known as Bana Lolanji Samuel, the business guru,
yes.
on Facebook and other social media platforms. What makes me, the whole me, like what makes everything amazing about me? What
makes you Bana Lolanji Samuel?
Okay, so basically, I'm known by a lot of women as Bana Lolanji Samuel, the business guru, because I ran a group on Facebook, Bana Empowerment Business Talk.
Okay.
So the group was created in 2021, 2 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, and we began with a lot of women on the platform. So I saw a potential in the same group, seeing that a lot of women followed me. They followed me because of the product that I used to make.
Yes.
Like the beauty product and everything. So the target was mostly the women.
Yes.
The women folk. So after seeing that I've got a lot of followers on the same group, I took advantage and saw to it that I needed to introduce this business to other women so that even them, they can find something to do.
Awesome.
Yeah. So the business that I was doing was something to do with beauty product, cosmetic in short. So we started on a small scale, just making for my cosmetic to sell to my customers and the likes.
Yes.
So after seeing that a lot of women came through, a lot of women joined the group, and I had to see it as an opportunity, and started making my product on large scale, selling to them for resale at order price, and then giving to them at a smaller price whereby when they sell, they would find the profit at least.
Okay.
This made the group so amazing. They started inviting more and more. We started at 10K, and we ended up growing up to 35K.
Wow, numbers, those are some good numbers.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, what do you currently do? Because on Facebook, you are dubbed the business guru, and in my personal contacts, she is saved as the business guru. So, what exactly is your scope of work? What products are most important to you? And I've seen you do a little bit of consultancy. I've seen you do, there's the loan company. You also do, is it Mulatto?
The mulatto.
Yes.
Actually, I'm famously known because of the same mulatto.
Okay.
This soap is the one that made me famous, such that women became interested because of the same mulatto.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a lot of product, but the mulatto is the one that
stood out the most.
Yeah.
Okay, so the mulatto was your starting point.
Yes.
So meaning you are a very passionate person about cosmetics and beauty?
Not really as in passionate, but the thing is, I tried a lot of businesses.
Okay.
Being a housewife, a full-time housewife, it's not easy as one can think.
Yes.
Yeah. I got married in 2016.
Okay.
Yeah. By then, I was just a trained teacher. I did early childhood education.
Okay.
So an employed trained teacher, I can say. So being a full-time housewife from 6 to 6, for me it was a no.
Okay.
Though my husband never complained of taking care of me, he would provide everything, but I used to get provoked whenever it's month end, seeing him spending, buying groceries and doing the like. I was getting provoked.
To try out something else.
Yeah, so I started by trying the rice business. After doing rice business, food business, one thing that I found about doing food business, it was good. It was going well, so nice. I had connection where to get cheap suppliers and everything. But one thing is for sure is that the selling out was always difficult.
Okay.
Because people would want to get things on credit and never return on time.
Okay.
So making it so hard for me to continue with the rice business.
Okay.
Yeah. So that made me drop that business, try Taraula business now.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, having mentioned that you are a married person, so are your children's names Lolanji and Samuel?
Okay. So, the name Bana Lolanji Samuel, the business guru, is not just about names.
Okay.
But it's the Lolanji and Samuel in that business guru thing. They are my 2 kids.
Awesome. Okay. So now that you mentioned you're married and you have got kids, your husband must be a really big support system to you, because most women usually don't live up to their fullest potential because their partner's holding them back. So in your case, it seems like your husband has been pushing you towards your dream. Is that the case?
If you ask me, the person that made me to be this way, I would definitely say my husband.
Wow, awesome.
That man, what he did, I never believed that I could be of influence or I'll do more businesses in life. But he made me believe in myself.
Awesome.
Yeah, even the times that I doubted myself, he said, no, you can do it.
Awesome.
There were many times we'd make product together, starting on a small scale. I would be maybe mixing the ingredients, he's mounting the sauce.
Awesome. Great.
So, just like you have asked to say, if you ask the person that how my husband, you'd ask my husband being a supportive system to me. Yeah, most definitely, I would say he has been an amazing person to me.
Wow. So this being a women's magazine, of course, we are uplifting women, empowering women with knowledge, educating them, and also challenging them. We do see that men also play an important role in having these women stand out and be the best version of themselves that they could be. So a big shout out to all our male fans.
Yeah.
Thank you, because without you, the magazine, women in general would not be where they are supposed to be. So please keep being supportive, stand out, model our women, and also just be the greatest support system that we know you to be. Awesome, Bana Lolanji. So you have given us who your biggest support system is. Now, can you give us who your biggest role model or inspiration is in your life?
Okay, so my role model, I would say, is my mother.
Okay.
Yeah. Why I pick my mother? I saw that woman suffering. I saw that woman picking up pieces. I saw that woman doing all the things that she could to make us happy.
Okay.
Yeah, and being a business-minded person, I think I got it from my mom.
Awesome. So we see from the way we live in our lives, our day-to-day lives, we see that the most influence we get from our parents. And you got your influence from your mother. And I can see, and in fact I can tell, it's not prophecy, but being a Bana Lolanji Samuel, the business boy, I'm sure you're imparting knowledge onto your kids because they are seeing how you're living. So Bana Lolanji Samuel, where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? Where are we seeing you in that time frame?
Okay, so in the next 3 to 5 years, I'll make sure that at least I'm on the top list of one of the millionaires in Zambia.
Awesome. Well, it's amazing to, in fact, even as I am talking to you right now, I feel like you're touching into my core, to those parts that are sleeping in me, to say you don't have to be lazy, you don't have to just depend on one thing. So now for you being a housewife, what do you say to those women that are watching us today? that are married and they think, okay, I arrived in life. Me as a married woman, I can't try out anything because I have a husband. What do you say to them?
Okay, so to those my fellow women out there, I would always encourage you to say, don't be too comfortable in this life. Don't be too comfortable, whether in marriage, in life, in everything. Never be too comfortable. That's why there's a saying which says you can't make money in your comfort zone. That is so touchy, being that if we're too comfortable with what we are seeing, then there's no progress. Yeah. Let's say, for example, if your husband gets 20,000, 50,000 per month, money will never be enough. There are bills to be paid, there are families to be supported. You need also to support your own family as a woman. Sometimes, for example, as a company, no, me, I can't give you money to give your mother. I can't support your brother in the university. If you're a woman who is financially stable, you won't take it as an offense. Instead, kuzotenga drama yako nokusita bwanji nakusolving. So I encourage all the women out there, at least let's stand up, let's do things, let's shout out. TNT choke in my comfort zone was my no capital is too small to start a business. I have a sister who started only with a 30 kwacha business as capital. So that's why most of the time I put an emphasis to say no money is too small to be a capital.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's not be comfortable. Even if a man does not show that is upset or giving you money, is always happy, but all the same, you need your own money as a woman.
Awesome. Yeah. You couldn't have said it any better than I thought. So now that you've mentioned comfort zones, I see you're one person who's not in your comfort zone. You did mention you're a trained teacher.
Yeah.
But, okay. So the thing about me, Your Woman magazine, is that I love to be inspired by women who are making change in society. And I love to follow these women on various social media platforms. And with her, I follow her every day. And there's one thing about her. She posts about 100 things in a day because she knows you can pick out one or two things. Like, not everything applies to the same people. So if it's baby clothing, if it's wig making, if it's this, it will stand out to each one for himself. They all get what they can get. So you mentioned comfort zone, and lately on your social media platform, you said you are now back to school doing business. Can you tell us the shift from teaching to business? What inspired it? Of course, you're doing business as a businesswoman, but now you went to school for business.
Yeah.
What inspired that shift?
Okay, so what inspired me to jump from teaching, from being a teacher, to going into business administration, which are two different things, not so.
Yes.
What inspired me the most about doing that was most of the time when we are done with education, let's say for example grade 12,
Yes.
Because of peer pressure, you end up choosing some courses that are not in line with your passion.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I picked teaching for some reason. I didn't even love it to be a teacher. Yeah. If you ask me why, when you come to my home, you see that most of the time when my kid brings homework, not that I can't do for them, but the father will be more interested in doing those homeworks than I am. Okay. And my husband will provoke me to say, "But you're a teacher. You don't do this,
Yes.
that." That's no. Do it. But
Okay.
it's just that I don't have that.
Okay.
The passion wasn't into teaching, but maybe it's let's say just for doing it just for the sake of I've gone to school to do teaching.
I understand.
And seeing that there are no jobs for the same area of course, and I got some interest in business. I saw it like it was an opportunity for me to change from the same teaching to do something that is in line with what I'm doing now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow, I have enjoyed this interview. I have learned a lot about you besides just seeing you on social media. I've gotten to get the insight in who Bana Lolanji Samuel, the business guru, is. So before we end our session, what is your advice to your younger self? What would you tell Bana Lolanji Samuel at 15 years? What is it that you have seen now that you want her at 15 years to know?
Okay. What I would advise my younger self is patience is everything.
Okay.
Yeah, patience is everything, and we never stop learning. Yeah, you need to be teachable. Yeah, being able to learn from others. The fact that I post a lot of things, and Bana Lolanji Samuel, the business guru, doesn't mean that I know everything. Yeah, so I teach my younger self to always be open to learn from others. Yeah.
Awesome. So as we are closing, just mention the things that you do one by one, because I think I would spend the whole day trying to remember what was what. Because I've seen you do wig installation classes. The other one I saw was over the mulatto. Can you please explain more? Because I recently saw you are partnered with a company that gives out loans. Could you please explain a little bit about that one as well?
Okay, so if I would mention the things that I would do, there are a lot of questions people ask me, like, how come you know a lot of things? Just one person, a lot of things, you do this. Okay, the one thing about me is that, okay? I invest in knowledge. Okay, people invest in money, me, I invest in knowledge. Because knowledge is something that you can get easily. So once I see someone that knows more than me, I need to pay them and get what they have.
Okay.
So if you ask me what I do, I would say I do a lot of things.
True.
I can make wigs. I can teach people how to make chili. Yeah, I can make all types of cosmetics. Something to do with acne, everything that people battle with every day in their daily life. Yeah, and I also like the company which is gender allowance.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm also into hardware. I'm also into hardware business.
Remember the time I said keep a bucket somewhere for when your mind blows? Let's pick our brains back. We're still listening to more.
Yeah. So there are a lot of things that I do, and even my mother and my father, they can't even comprehend. They even get surprised to say, "Uyumwana, where did you get this whole thing?" Yeah. So the thing about me is that once I see someone who is more than me, I get closer to them. No matter how they will treat me, but at the end, I learn something from them, and that give me some earning at the end of the day.
Awesome. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this interview. It has been amazing. Welcome to April. I always tell you the women we have on this show, they are women. These are women that we really need to just have sculptures of every day and say, by you, I love this woman. So now I can give a few pointers from the interview I've had with Bana Lolanji, the business guru. So she says, stay out of your comfort zone. Be teachable. Be patient. Try out as many things as you can. Learn at every chance you can learn. Do something. I feel like women always limit themselves to certain things. You're always comfortable. No, I'm married. My husband will do this, will do that. My boyfriend will do this. My boyfriend will do that. As women, we have examples here, role models in the flesh. People who are teaching us to say there are many ways you can kill a rat. Why not use all of them? Because if you depend, there's this saying that I like. It says, a jack of all trades is a master of none, that is better than a master of one. So Bana Lolanji here has got multiple income streams. She does so many things, and at times she's even teaching women on a social media platform. So I encourage you, if you haven't already, please follow her on Facebook, and also she'll give out her full details on where people can follow her. But I have personally been challenged by her so many times. I've learned a lot, and I'm hoping the same happens with you. So please give us your social media platforms that they can follow, then we wrap it up.
Okay, so for those that want to follow me, my page is Bana Lolanji Samuel, the business guru. Yeah. So you can always like my page and follow me, and let's win together.
Awesome. So thank you for watching this interview. Remember to subscribe, tell a friend to tell their friend, and let's continue spreading the love. Let's continue learning. Let's continue having amazing, phenomenal, beautiful women in our lives to learn from. So thank you. It has been from me, Memory, and Bana Lolanji Samuel, and it's goodbye.
I